Yahoo! Who's excited to go spelunking in this cave? Me! Look how skilled I am at doing this cave. I know sometimes I sit around, think about it for a while, but that's because my DS is sideways. If you haven't noticed, I record the game sideways, which means I use, like, my middle and index finger of my right hand, not the left hand, which many of you use the D-pad with, and I just, like, you know, it's a different, like, way of playing the game, and I'm getting okay at it, but doing this cave like that is not gonna work. So this guy's all like, did you get your waterfall TM? I'm like, yeah. Okay, go. I'm like, okay, thanks, you know, you're sort of useless, because in the other game, like, in the previous one, like, in the thing that's not a remake, they were like, psh, we don't care if you get that or not, you can just walk your butt back on back and pick that up. I'm like, okay. So, y'all know this part, you gotta push these here rocks in them here holes, and that's pretty much how it works. Because nature is set up like this, so you just, you know, that's the way you have to get through the cave. It's magic. So you push that one up there for later, push this junk down here, and I know it take a while to think about it. It's sort of hard since I'm, like, looking off where my webcam is recording and, like, doing it with my other hand down here, but it's like, oh, it's so weird. So, my DS is still where it was when I did the game, so I'm like, press. So I'm like, let's play along. Okay, no, that's really stupid. So, yeah, pushing this rock. Woo. The boulder fell through. Wow, I didn't notice. And if you jump down, you don't even land on top of it, you land next to it. So now my super repel wore off, so I'm going to put on another one. Because we don't need to be running into no deli birds, or swinub, or golbat, or any other disgusting ice monster that happens to live in this cave. So, that's pretty much it. So, I just, like, named all of them. Yeah, go up here. Push this thing. Yep, pretty cool. Yeah, push it down. Woo! Yeah! You push that boulder. Oh, yeah, I have Machop, in case you didn't notice. Don't have Quagsire. In case, you know, you haven't been paying attention, little lazy bum. Yeah. It's really pretty in here. You know, I thought playing it on Crystal was pretty. Actually, on Crystal, I was like, what the fruit? Why is everything see-through? Am I gonna, like, fall through? But no, it was sort of weird, because you, like, see people on the other side. It's sort of weird. So, in the other games, it was just gray, like any old cave. It sort of reminded me of Victory Road from Kanto. I'm like, you have to push these dumb rocks. And now is when I realized I pushed this rock wrong, and I'm sort of, like, upset. I'm sort of just, like, looking at it. I'm like, what did I do? Why did I do this? But, of course, this game is kind to you, and if you jump down, the rock will be magically moved back. I swear, there's some kind of, like, freaky force of nature inside of this cave. You know, I'm just looking around. I don't want to give up on that rock, but I know it's hopeless, so I just push it out of the way. I'm like, screw you. And I go to push this one in the right hole, at least. So, yeah, I do that, then it's like, oh, the boulder fell through, and then I'm like, psh, whatever, suicide. So I woke up here, I'm like, yeah, suicide. And you just fall on through. And that's where the rock's supposed to go, and I just talk to it, maybe there's an item, but there ain't. So, go on up the ladder. It looks really cool when you go up ladders in here, I'm just saying, it sort of freaks me out. Remember in the original games, they always reminded me of, like, you know, like a little, I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know, it was a familiar thing, but it didn't look like steps or a ladder to me. So it looked like a shutter of, like, a window. I don't know. It was dumb looking. So the boulder fell through. You fell through. And Swablu fell through. And so now there's little convenient boulders in the way. And you know what? Screw that item up there. I see it, but I don't really want it. So I just pick up this. I'll come back and get it later. Nah, I won't. You know I'm lying. So, now I'm down here. I can break that rock if I want to, but my Machop is like, oh, I'm too lazy. I'm like, screw you. I could teach you an HM, but I'm not going to, because I don't want to make you my slave. That is sad. So, walk around. My repel wears off. I'm like, if only I use Rock Smash, I wouldn't have to be putting on a repel. But I know there's more to come, so, more to come, though. So, I'm going down here, combusting and blazing. Shoot. Yeah, going up the ladder. Swablu is so cute, just, like, matches the background. Like, Typhlosion would stand out, but it's like, no, I'm gonna sneak around with Swablu. And now I can't say much bomb in this episode, but there I just did, because, you know, there ain't nothing to battle. Ain't no trainers down here. Personally, I don't blame them. Why would there be? Why would they want to be in this nasty cave? I would not want anyone to ever be in this cave. This is sad. The only reason they're in Victory Road is because, you know, they want to go to victory, but can they win with those 3 Pokemon they have? No, don't think so. So, because they're always ace trainers with 3 Pokemon that suck. Okay. So there's this boulder, and I like look at it, I'm like, how can I do this in the least number of pushes possible? And so yeah, go ahead and use some strength, push it down one. I'm like, ah, I am clever. And then I look at it some more, and then I go around. Okay, oh geez, I have walking problems, but you know, walking problems. You go up, across, and down. Woo, you got an item. And I don't know, just, you know, get them items, and I push the rock back. I'm like, psh, owned. Okay, so we're really close to being out of this cave. Thank goodness. Oh, I'm really cold. I just feel cold. Being in this cave makes me feel cold. And so down here it's like, oh my god, a kimono girl, she's stalking, so you have to go save her, even though she's creeping. And so you talk to her from the side, and she's like, I'm stuck, I need to push from behind. I'm like, why do I have to get behind you? You know, I can like shove you in a different direction. Oh my god. So I have walking problems, and go down around, and so she's all like, I'm still stuck. I've fallen, and I can't get up. Except she's not falling, she's just sort of like standing. And so you're like, yeah, you don't want to give her a push, but she's like, please, and then you're like, fine, ton, and then it pushes her. The heck? She does all like, arigato, JK, she didn't even say that. Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay, so then I want that item because I'm greedy, even though I could just leave. I'm like, maybe I should get that item just to like show off, so... Go around, walking around, what am I doing? I don't know, going the wrong way. But there it is. Okay. Yay! And it was probably something useless, but it's okay. And now you have to go all the way around again, taking your good old time. Yeah, this is how slow I actually did it, because it is really hard to do it sideways. Whatever. So, yay! We're out of the cave! Everyone cheer! Where's my sound effects for applause? I don't know. They're not here. Here's a guy who's like, oh, good job, you made it out of the cave. I'm like, yeah, thanks for helping, whatever. So, welcome to Blackthorn City. It's where all the cool people are. Note how my running shoes aren't on. Why don't you put them on? Oh, okay, let's start running. Alright, so then I look at me, I'm like slipping through the crack. Alright, so that's pretty awesome. And now I'm Blackthorn City, so it's really exciting. This is the location of the last gym, Claire, the dragon gym leader lady, who apparently challenges the Elite Four on occasion. So... now the game's all sped up, but it's like, here's a dark cave, it's dark on the inside. I'm like, no way. So I decided to go to the left, like all the way to the left, like all the way down this route, but that'll be next video. But then I run into a Gligar, I'm like, oh, Gligar! And I'm like, what? And it's like, okay, I'm like, oh my gosh, a super rare Pokemon. Okay, maybe it's not that rare, but I want it anyway. I'm like, So aren't there like these Pokemon that you come across, and you're like, oh my god, I really want that Pokemon, so you just gotta like try to catch it no matter what, you just throw everything at it. So I decided to fly high in the sky. I'm like, yeah, take that Gligar, you can't hit me when I'm flying, no, can you hit me? No. So, I didn't even know what type Gligar was. I thought it was poison type because it looked like a little scorpion to me, but no, now there's a Drapion for that. I got a Drapion for that, not even an app. Okay, so whatever. I'm so excited. So, Gligar, blah, blah. And I look at my balls, and I'm like, oh, like, heavy balls. Okay, I didn't look at my balls. What the hell? I don't have any. So, I do, in fact, have an Ultra Ball, so I throw that, and then I have 3 more. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna run out. Or if I can't catch it. So, he's using all these dark attacks on me. I'm like, oh, but I have to go get Gengar. There is no choice. And so, freaking out. Alright, so then I use hypnosis, and yes, it falls asleep. It hit. Alright, so then it is sleeping, and now I decide to throw another Ultra Ball at it. And will it work? Yes, it does! Oh my god, that was so suspenseful, was it? No, probably because you can tell, because there isn't much more left of the video, and it's not going to use self-destruct. So that's the end of the video. Caught a Gligar, never going to use it, but it's cool, yeah! Alright. Whatever. It was so boring.